In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 things that make for a happy transition from a business. For the best advice on how to unlock a better life for yourself and the people around you, then please subscribe to my channel and receive a notification for a new video every week. It's no secret that a well-planned exit from a successful business can be highly lucrative, but those rewards are elusive. In the UK, only 42% of businesses will last 5 years or more. And in the US, data suggests that something like 30% of the businesses last for 10 years. And what's more shocking is that even in those cases where you have got a successful business, most of the owners still end up exiting their business simply by walking away, getting nothing for it. So why is it that so few owners are able to successfully transition out of their business? And I think that boils down to 2 reasons. The first is simply about unrealistic expectations. And the second is because the business just isn't ready for it, isn't ready for the owner to walk away, to leave. Can't exist without it. So today I want to talk about the first of those, the unrealistic expectations. There are 4 drivers of a satisfying exit. The first of these is the future vision. Why is it that you want to leave the business? And what is it that you're planning to do to fill your time after you've left? Most owners tend to get pushed out of the business, but the most satisfying exits occur when there's actually something that they're being pulled toward, something that's going to fill the time. So what do I mean by push factors? That might be boredom with what you're doing. It might be that you're fed up with dealing with HR issues. It might be that you just don't want to do the hours anymore. It could be a health scare. There's lots of factors that would fall into that category. But the important thing is that there are pull factors, things that are actively drawing you toward them. Things that you want to be doing instead of being involved in the business rather than simply running away from it. Essentially, it boils down to having a vision for the future. The second driver then is structuring flexibility. This is about how much your business is worth to you. What's your bottom line? And have you considered the practical financial questions surrounding your exit? How much money do you need? That sort of thing. So included within this driver is a willingness to consider various types of exit. A lot of founders, business owners, dream of the day that you can walk out the door, receive a nice fat check from a new owner, give them the keys and walk away. But that's rare, it's very rare. In most cases, people are required to stay involved with the business to some extent. But it can be years, it can be just a few weeks. However, your willingness to consider that and be open to a whole variety of options means that you're going to be able to accept a wider variety of different types of offer should somebody come and make, or should various people come and make offers for your business. And the more buyers that are interested in exploring a deal, then the more competition there will be out there, and that will drive up the value. So it's important to be aware of those different types of exit and the implications of it, and be open-minded about those different options. The third driver is personal detachment. How attached are you personally to your business? Have you built a fulfilling life outside of the company? And this is all about ego. The degree to which the founder's ego is dependent on his or her status as the owner of the company. So we're looking at things like how long they've owned the business for, how much of it they own, is the owner's name on the vans, that sort of thing. And all of these factors can lead to an owner becoming unwilling or unable to let go. And for a happy exit, they have to have a healthy life outside of their business. The final driver is team involvement. And this is about whether you've given any consideration to how your employees will be treated when you exit your company. And this includes being proactive about how you want to treat your team as part of the exit process. It's a deeply personal issue for founders. Some of them would prefer not to tell employees for fear of word getting out amongst competitors, for example. And others can't imagine actually employing somebody into a business only to turn around and walk away from it just after you've brought them in. So it's deeply personal. In some cases people aren't worried about it, in other cases it's a highly emotive subject and something they wouldn't even consider doing without consulting with their Some of you may be familiar with Bo Burlingham and the book that he wrote called Finish Big. And in this, he shared the emotional toll exiting a business can take on owners. And it underscored a trend that had previously been reported by PwC and EPI. And that trend is all about regrets. They found that 1 year after their exit, 75% of owners said they regretted leaving the business. So I'd urge you to consider those drivers. And if you'd like to know more, then please follow the link below and take our personal readiness to exit questionnaire, the pre-score. Link to it is in the comments box below. And if you've enjoyed this video, then please do like, comment, share and subscribe to it and be notified of forthcoming videos.